Good day and welcome to another edition of the Corr-Serve 10-minute coffee chat. We're continuing with Group IB today, so this is the second in the series with Group IB. And today we're going to be talking about their main platform, which is essentially where everything else that they offer comes from, and that is their Threat Intelligence and Attribution platform. Ryan's going to take us through both the platform itself as well as some of the a real live example of where the value actually comes in. So without further ado, Ryan, over to you.
Thank you very much, Mark. Thanks for the introduction. We're going to talk about the Threat Intelligence and Attribution product by Group IB. As you all may be quite familiar with threat intelligence out there, I'd just like to highlight this is not your standard threat intelligence of just this is a list of known bad hosts and URLs and domains on the internet. That's usually what your standard threat intelligence that you get with various products out there. Okay. Now, Group IB's Threat Intelligence and Attribution is a product in itself because it's so much more than just malicious hosts and domains and URLs out there. What Group IB is, they gather both through automatic methods as well as human investigators. They gather a variety of data, all to do with cybercrime, from a variety of sources, such as open source intelligence, your social media channels, your telegrams, etc., like that, as well as the dark web, all the crime forums there. They also gather intelligence about malware, new malware, how they operate, what they do in stages. Obviously, all the vulnerabilities that are being currently targeted and being released out there, as well as having sensors deployed on internet backbone throughout the world, analyzing network traffic and detecting new types of attacks and malware out there. So the threat intelligence is not just those domains using IP addresses and URLs. It's new tactics and techniques being used. Which groups are executing what attacks? What is that crimes group's external infrastructure? They can even tell what sort of infrastructure those malicious actors have. Now, this is a very valuable tool for both corporates and MSSPs that want to be kept up to date. What's happening in the strategic side with threat intelligence, what's new type of attacks going out there, who's active, what industries are being targeted, etc., as well as providing operational threat intelligence where you get insights into past and present attacks against your particular organization or your industry that you're in, or your clients or your partners. In fact, one of the major banks in South Africa that uses Group IB Threat Intelligence and Attribution just recently picked up the chatter and all the indications in the tool that one of their third-party IT providers was under a ransomware attack. And they were actually had started talking to Group IB about this and uncovering it before that third-party provider even let it be known that they were currently suffering a ransomware attack. So that's the power of it, as well as tactical threat intelligence coming out of there, empowering your teams. These are the stages that these attacks go through. So your blue team can go in and mitigate. Your red team can go and simulate those attacks to see if it's if you're vulnerable in your environment to that. So by using the threat intelligence, you are actually revolutionizing your risk management, because you're getting reports about threat intelligence tailored specifically for your industry and at the board and executive level. Okay, and it's giving you various other benefits, such as being told that this certain vulnerability is under active exploit out there in the wild. You can go and then prioritize your vulnerability patching, just as an example. You know? And so there's a lot of benefits to that in having access to this powerful database of threat intelligence that's constantly analyzed and maintained by Group IB. As I said, it is can be for your enterprise. They can go and use it for themselves, but it's also well suited for your MSSPs, and where you can go and have multiple clients that you take care of, etc. And the beauty of this is nothing to deploy. You sign up, do it. It's a dashboard in the cloud, and you are up and running and getting value out of the product from day one. And so, yeah, back to you, Mark.
Great, thanks very much for that, Ryan. Just a reminder from the previous session we recorded, the attack surface management, which is, again, a component that's been brought out of the Threat Intelligence and Attribution platform. Prospective customers that you may identify, give us a shout. We'll put them onto the platform, monitor them for a week or so, and provide you with some content to go and open the door and speak to someone that you may think would be appropriate with. So with that, I bid you all farewell. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.